What's up, guys? Triple H Vids. Today we're going to install the Merchant Automotive transmission reinforcement bracket for the rear of it. So you're going to need for this, it's kind of a little bit tricky because the bolts are on top. You're going to need a 15 millimeter socket, and then you're going to need for the transfer case bolts, you're going to need a T-40 star bit. Okay, there's 2 there, and then there's 4 on the transmission. Okay, so let's get started here. I already got a couple of them out. It's kind of tricky. I would definitely use a 1/2 inch drive for the transmission bolts, and then they're supposed to be retorqued at 35 on the transmission, and I believe it's 27 on the transfer case. So I have 2 more, or I have 1 more bolt to get out here on the transfer case. I'll show you guys where it's at up in here. So you got those 2 up in there on that side on the transmission. Those are your 15 millimeter, and then you have 2, I don't know if you guys can see that up here, and then you have 2 right up here on the transfer case. I have my daughter help me. So I got to get that one right there. All right, Addie, you want to come over here? Just installed this 5-inch exhaust all the way out there, and this thing has a new downpipe. It's been all tuned. I'll show you that in a minute here. So I'm gonna get after this one here. Break it loose. Oh. The transfer case ones were actually pretty easy, but the transmission ones, I don't know if GM, they seemed like they were torqued a little more than 35 to me. Get this out here. What's so funny?
Nothing.
I know people on YouTube will probably laugh at me too, but they're gonna figure out how to do this. I'm gonna get it going here. Uh-oh. That's the wrong one. Whoops. Oh, just loosen the wrong one. Tighten it back up. And I don't have a GoPro or anything like that, like Truckmaster and them guys have, so I just use my phone because I don't make as many videos as those guys do very often. But I figured I'd try to make this one here so you guys can, if you check it out or not. But check out Truckmaster. I'm really impressed by him. He does all of his own work. I know he just had him and Ryan's Diesel and B-Tran put a show together. I was going to go, but I didn't make it yesterday. I don't know how that turned out. But yeah, Truckmaster, definitely cool. Alright, let me get this transfer case bolt out of here. Maybe. Maybe not. Get it with my fingers. And this bracket, since the truck's tuned, it will really help as far as, keeping the transfer case and transmission nice and intact with all that torque going through. And if a U-joint gets bad or something, it starts to go bad, you're not going to have a problem because you're going to have a bracket on there, so you're not going to get any slop or vibration in that with that being done. So it's definitely something to check out. Merchant Automotive is a good place, especially if you got Duramax. You know, they say they're the Duramax guys. So that's where I got that. I mean, it's like $100, $120, something like that. But it'd definitely be worth purchasing if you do have a tuned diesel. So, all right, got that out. Now, it's kind of tricky sliding up in here. To do it from the passenger side. There's too much stuff on the other side. You slide up in here and under. If you guys can see, it kind of go up and around like so. Now there is a cable, I believe, on the top, and you want to make sure you're under that. I don't know if you guys can see this cable up here. It's you don't want to see. I went over top of it. You want to be underneath of it. You want to be underneath of that because obviously you'll tear it up if you're not. So there's that, and that will slide right up. And here, I don't know if you guys can see, obviously not, but you see where that is up there. Okay, see how that slides in there? You'll have the 2 bolts here, 4 on that side, and 4 on that side up there. But you can see this is a wiring harness going to the transfer case. Make sure your bracket is underneath that. You don't want to be pinching it. All right, let's see if we can get this thing back together now. Hopefully we can do that. So I mean, it's like anything else. I mean, it's not real hard to do, but it is kind of a pain in the ass to get to. As far as, let me come over this way, Addie, so I can reach up here and there and get these in. Kind of a pain in the ass. Uh-oh. Oh no. Don't do that. Alright. Apparently, I can't use my freaking left arm to do anything. The driver's side is much harder to get to, I think. As far as getting it in there and getting the bolts lined up good. And you want to just get them all started, you know. You don't want to hammer down the front and then, you know, and then do the rear. Just kind of get them all started. And then, like I said, you got the 2 on the back of the transfer case. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. So, as you can see, there it is. What's going on with the lighting here? What'd you do to that? How do I get that off? What? The lighting, that red yellow thing. Get that off there. Can't see nothing. Give me the phone.
Okay.
These kids, I tell you. So there it is. You can see bolts there, mounted up, and you can see up there in the top. So that's the Merchant Automotive bracket. Check that out. Go to merchantautomotive.com. And I mean, there's probably some other websites you can get it on too, but it definitely, if you have a tuned truck, you're definitely going to want to get that. I mean, I would. Preventive maintenance, guys. Preventive maintenance. And check out Truckmaster. He's a real cool dude. I still got to get hooked up with him. I missed the show again. I might just have to drive to Michigan and grab a hotel and hang out or something. But anyways, guys, check out the vid. Later.